Hey guys, this short video is focused on very frequently asked question from my auditorium, which is how to read the histograms in camera and in post-processing. So very shortly, just show you and explain the main ideas regarding histograms here. Okay, so let's have a look at the sample image. As you can see, I already opened one in Camera Raw. The histogram is located in top right corner. This is the same as in Photoshop or Lightroom. And so as I am scrolling with the mouse over the histogram, you can see basically 5 main areas or parts of histograms that are represented also by the sliders below. And these are blacks, shadows, exposure, highlights, and whites. We have here also the shadow and highlight clipping warning marks. So let's have a look at the sliders representation of the histogram or the parts of the histograms. We have the blacks, whites, shadows, highlights, and exposure. Good, so let's move with the blacks. And as you can see, the clipping mark of the shadows in the histogram is disappearing, which is good. That was our goal. Now, if I'm trying to fine-tune the shadows, for example, have a look at this part of the image. We are returning back and getting more details in this part of the image, which is good. That was our goal. Okay, now let's move to the highlights. As you can see on a histogram, there is a clipping warning appearing, and when I click on that, you can see directly on the image where the part is on the image. So now we can fine-tune it with the exposure or with the slider, and these are practically the midtones, and the clipping is even bigger parts are affected. And by fine-tuning the highlights and exposure a little bit down, we can remove the clipping practically completely. So this was the basic overview about the histograms, how to use it, what histogram is representing, what is the relationship with the image and with editing, with the sliders like shadows, whites, highlights, exposure. And as I already said, this is very similar to practically also in Photoshop, Lightroom, Camera Raw, but also in other editing software. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to see you again.